Welcome. I'm Dr. K, and I'm here to help you to navigate through the many challenges in your life's journey so that you might ultimately become the highest version of yourself. Right now, I want to talk about affirmations. Affirmations are a really good tool that can help you when you're trying to rewire your brain. An affirmation is a phrase or a sentence that affirms whatever it is that you want to experience. It affirms whatever it is that you want to manifest. And most importantly, your affirmation should include words that only talk about the direction that you're trying to move into, not what you're trying to get away from. For example, if you're experiencing stress and you want more peace, your affirmation should be something like, each and every day, I am experiencing more and more peace. A lot of people that I've talked to, when they have their affirmations, they'll put in there what they're trying to move away from. For example, no more stress. Every day I'm experiencing more peace. You don't want the word stress anywhere in your consciousness. That's something that you're trying to move away from. You want to leave it behind. So you only want to put in there the positive and productive words that are going to lead you in the direction that you want to go in. Now, I recommend working with no more than 10 affirmations at a time. And these affirmations can be different types of affirmations. And by the way, you can find affirmations on the internet if you have a hard time generating your own. There are affirmations for improving your self-confidence, affirmations for depression, affirmations for anxiety. If you want to level up financially, there are affirmations on the internet that can help you with that. And if you don't find affirmations that speak to exactly what it is that you're trying to move into, then what you can do is find an affirmation and then just tweak it, make some adjustments with the words so that you can create an affirmation that makes your soul sing, because that's very important. These affirmations have to connect with you. So now you identify your affirmations, you write them down, no more than 10. These affirmations can be for different aspects of your life. One can be for harmonious relationship. Another one can be for you moving towards being more peaceful. Another one can be about maybe moving into a new house or getting a new car. Whatever it is that you want, create your affirmations, and no more than 10 at a time, I'd say, work on. So it's important, once you get these affirmations, you have to expose yourself to these affirmations. I recommend doing it at least twice a day. You can pick the times a day that you want to expose yourself to your affirmations, but I would think that when you're starting your day in the morning, that will be a good time for you. Or if you work a different type of shift and your morning ends up being afternoon, then you can do it at that time. But whenever you're going to start your day, that is really a good time to listen to your affirmations. And then what about right when you get ready to retire for the evening, when you get ready to go to sleep? Before then, read your affirmation. Now, you can write your affirmations and read them twice a day, or you can record your affirmations. For over 30 years, I've done both, and I like recording my affirmations. And when I do it, I like to have music in the background or certain sounds in the background. And then it's really important, if you're going to do this, that you make sure that whatever music or sounds you have in the background, the volume is not really loud so that it's overpowering your voice, because it's got to be a nice medium. So you can practice and get it right. It's really nice, because the good thing about recording the affirmations is you can listen to them at any given time. And that's something that I like to do. I'll put my AirPods in my ear and listen to my affirmations for long periods of time while I'm taking care of tasks around the house or whatever else I might be doing. Whereas to read an affirmation, it's like you actually have to get your paper and you actually have to read it. And you can't be doing other things while you're doing that. It doesn't matter how you do it. What's most important is that you expose yourself to your affirmations regularly. Now, I say at least twice a day, and of course you can do it more than twice a day. Remember that it's really, 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 really important to make sure that the words in your affirmations are harmonious with where you want to go in life. No negativity in there whatsoever. If you're wanting to lose weight to get to a weight that's healthier for you, you should not put in your affirmation, get rid of the fat and be more slim. Now, the be more slim is good, but to get rid of the fat is a no-no, because you're going to be exposing yourself to this affirmation at least twice a day. So you don't want to be thinking fat, 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 fat. Just like you don't want to be thinking stress, 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 stress. That will be your old address, because that's the stuff that you're trying to move away from. I encourage you to get started today. Is no time like the present to start working on your level up program. Affirmations can help you to rewire your brain. Whatever old programs you got in your brain that you don't like, your affirmations will be the opposite of that, moving you in a direction that you want to go in. And it's also important, let me say this, that once you have your affirmations, even though you're saying them twice a day, when the negative thoughts pop in your head, if you have an affirmation that's on the positive end of whatever that perspective is about that negative thought, it's important to not focus on that stinking thinking, but instead make yourself say your affirmation. And once you've said them over and over and over again, they'll get kind of stuck in your head to the point to where you'll remember them. So for example, if a thought pops in your head, some of this thinking that you have now about, that was so stupid, I can't do anything. You don't focus on that, because your affirmation would have been, I can learn things. All I have to do is practice, and I get better and better at it. So how to implement the affirmation during a time that the stinking thinking pops in will be when that stinking thinking pops in about how you're stupid or you can't do anything, rather than focusing on it like you normally do, and then you end up all upset. You don't focus on it. You become mindful that that thought just popped in, and then you make yourself say your affirmation. And that affirmation will be somewhere along the lines of how you can learn things. All you have to do is expose yourself to it over and over again, or practice it over and over again. So now the thinking will actually help you to wire that affirmation into your brain even quicker, because the more often it pops in, it's going to trigger you to say your affirmation. Really, really, really key. Also with your behaviors. If you have a behavior of, say you interrupt somebody when they're talking a lot, and that's a problem for you. And then one of your affirmations is to just be calm, be quiet, and listen, allow the other person to speak. When the other person is talking and you start interrupting, well, that's the time for you to become mindful that, oh man, I just did that. And then make yourself be quiet and focus on your affirmation in your head. You don't have to say it out loud. Nobody else needs to know what's going on in here. You say your affirmation in your head, and then you follow it. And it's the repetition of all of that that changes. The repetition of being exposed to your affirmations will help to rewire your brain, reprogram your brain for your mindset. And then when you have that mindset, when you get ready to engage in those destructive or negative behaviors, then that new mindset is going to say, hey, you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be doing this thing over here. And then you have to consciously make yourself do that new thing that you're supposed to be doing. Affirmations can help you to rewire your brain. It's important for you, if you're going to embark upon this journey of change, to have as many tools in your toolbox as you possibly can. Affirmations have always worked for me. They've worked for other people too, and they can work for you. I encourage you today to start identifying affirmations that are going to take you where you want to go in life. Identify affirmations that are going to be in alignment with the thoughts that you should be focused on. Identify affirmations that will be in alignment with the behaviors that you should be displaying if you're trying to get from your point A to your desired point B. Work on yourself and do it daily. Remember, repetition is the key. Rewire your brain by utilizing affirmations as one of the tools in your toolbox.